stage. John Turturro is our guest. John, you talked about the Big Lebowski. And, I mean, you're not in the Big Lebowski for a long time.
Right.
But you're in it. I mean, everybody talks about Jesus Quintana. How did you come up with that character? I mean, he's a freak.
Well, I did a play called La Puta Vida in the public by Ronaldo Pravad. I did the trilogy, and I played a character who was a little bit like that, and Joel saw that. And so I think that inspired them a little bit.
When you see yourself like licking the ball and how you looked, and how, I mean, does it disgust you? Or you go, oh my God, I did that?
Well, you know, none of that stuff is in the script because it's Joel and Ethan. You have to think about it. It's like they're my friends, so I want to like really take it as far out as possible. So I came up with a lot of that stuff, you know, with the shining of the ball,
right,
you know. When I saw that, I was like, oh, my God, look at this. And Joel and Ethan think it's one of the most horrifying shots in all of their, you know, in all their movies. I did all of it. I had a great time. But when they showed it to me the first time, I was really blushing, you know. And I was like, oh, my God, I can't believe what I did. But I did it because I was, you know, completely free, like little kids playing. So, no, you know, I'd love to do that character, you know, again, but I don't know if that'll ever, you know, happen.
All right, 94, you do Quiz Show, you play Herb Stempel, and you work with Robert Redford.
Right.
What's it like working with Redford?
Excellent. He's a very good-looking director, very, very seductive. He's always kissing you, hugging you, you know. We had a great relationship, and Herb was a fascinating character to research, because he does exist. I'd work with him again like that.
All right, 98, you do Rounders, you play Joey Knish, and you with a up-and-coming kid named Matt Damon.
Right.
Did you think this kid's going to be a star?
I thought he was a good actor, but he's really become an excellent actor. He's really a character actor, leading man, and I have to say he's really improved. But I think he's a fine actor.
In 2000, Cohen Brothers film Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? With Clooney.
With Clooney, yeah.
Clooney as cool as he seems?
Yeah, yeah. George is...
It's not an act.
Well, I don't know George that well, but I really liked working with him, and I think he's appreciative that he had success sort of later on in his life. I'd love to do something again with him.
Now, you mentioned Adam Sandler.
Good basketball player. Is
he good?
Yeah.
Okay. You've done Mr. Deeds with Adam?
Yes.
Anger Management, you don't mess with the Zohan.
Right.
Is it different acting in a comedy than in a drama?
Sometimes. I mean, it depends what you're doing. But I like working with Adam because, you know, we could have, first of all, we get to play basketball. But we have fun. The Mr. Deeds, they really let me do what I wanted to. In Zohan, I thought Adam, especially the first hour of that movie, I thought Adam was really, really good in that movie. And I thought it was kind of inspired.
You know, you and I might be working together because when Adam was on the show, he promised I would be in his next movie.
Really?
Yeah. And
but
a
he
significant role.
A lot of people. Like
significant role, promise.
Then he cuts you out later on.
Really?
So watch out.
No, that's not good.
Watch out.
That's
Maybe if
good.
you're in the same scene with me, you know, you're safe.
You appeared in one of those huge summer blockbuster film franchises, Transformers. Are those films fun to do?
I mean, those kind of movies are really hard to make, first of all.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think about the adults in the audience when I do Transformers. I say, well, there's going to be adults having to watch this movie with kids.
Right.
So let me try to get something in there for them. For example, I did a great homage to Jeter and Giambi in the first one, if you caught it, when I take my pants off and I have that thong on. It's sexy. And he said, well, what is that? He said, it's a baseball thing. I said, you know, guys do it, you know, Giambi, Jeter. Because I read that when they were in batting slumps, that he wore a gold lame thong.
Definitely Giambi.
Giambi.
Right.
I don't know about if Jeter did. I never asked Eric. But when I heard that, I said, I got to put that in the movie, and I did.
And it worked.
Yeah.
We'll be back with John Turturro in just a moment.
Okay.